What's up, YouTube? Anger Jackal up here, Rob Ricks. This is a. I had a few friends that had a really bad Christmas. Had really bad Christmas, and I feel really bad for these folks because um, life is definitely throwing them a bunch of curves. I mean, they're fucking getting, lumped up. Life is really kicking them in the ass. Um, and some advice that I gave them, I'm going to share with you because I think this advice is sound for all of us. A lot of times it's very easy to notice the bad things going on. And I talked about this a little bit with, you know, checking your steps and everything, but let's get even more macro with this. Let's get down to the very fine details here because some people just don't acknowledge and see the blessings that are in a day-to-day life. They take it for granted. And I want to point it out. And I'm going to share with you guys a couple of the things that I'm dealing with. So, longtime viewers of the channel know I've got herniated disc in my back, herniated disc in my neck. I got a torn rotator on this right side here, going blind in this eye. I've got really pronounced hearing loss in this ear, so whenever I'm talking, I have to talk pretty much on my right side. I have sleep apnea, so I have to use a CPAP machine to sleep at night. And uh, and I'm obese. I'm a fat fuck. But this is not meant for you guys to feel bad for me. This is so that you can understand a perspective of what I'm going to present to you. So, simple things like putting on socks and shoes. At this point, with the way that my back is and the amount of flexibility that I have, the amount of mobility before the pain kicks in, I have to have my kids help me put my socks on. When I put my shoes on, I have to go to the stairs, put my foot up on the third step for me to be able to bend and reach my feet. I cannot bend down and touch my toes. Can't do it. The other thing I can't do is, some people can reach behind their back and put their hands together, right? I can't. The minute I start to go back to a certain point, rotator cuff right here hurts, right back there hurts. There's a couple of different things that just problematic for me. So I have learned that those things are precious to me. Like if I was to get a wish, one of the wishes is I would wish that my health was at 100% and couldn't degrade, right? So I'd be able to touch my feet, be able to do things that I just can't do. Now, there are some times where my family might not be around and I have to put shoes and socks on. And I'll sit there and I'll struggle to get the socks on. And it might take me, via little lassoing type tricks and all this other shit that I end up doing. It might take me 15, 20 minutes to put a single fucking sock on. And then when I'm done, I'm like, it's a major, that's an accomplishment. That's a win. That's a win for Rob Ricks. So here's a few things I want to point out to you guys that you might overlook. You might not acknowledge as being in the good win category. Okay, first of all, right now I'm sitting in about 7-degree temperature. And I've got, a little mug here that's got some apple cider. It's cooling down a little bit. But I know once I'm done filming, I can go inside the house and I can go by the heater and I can warm right up. Okay, so let's just talk about some of the basics. You wake up in the morning and you're alive. That is fucking pretty huge, guys. You're alive. You might say, so fucking what? My life is still shitty. But there's potential. You woke up. There's potential for you to change the situation that you're in. Okay? Second one, if you go and you're breathing easily, guess what? That's a good thing. If you can stand up and stretch with no pain, that's a good thing. There's some people who can't stand. Some people who can't walk. Some people who have been stuck in wheelchairs their entire fucking life that would sit there and say, dude, I'd punch a nun to be able to have your mobility. Okay, so that's another thing to take into consideration. You get up, you go downstairs, and you pour yourself some coffee to warm up, get your day started. You got coffee. You got running water. Fuck, you got a roof over your head. You had a bed to sleep in. You have a home. You have your health. You have your mindset, your mental faculties. There's people who are suffering from dementia, Alzheimer's, that they're losing who they are. A fucking great friend of mine, you know, his family is struggling with his mother with all of that. And it affects the entire family. Right? Fuck. You guys might recall my whole story time began with me thinking I was having early forms of dementia because I was losing memories, and I wanted to commit them to video so that we could reference back. Well, that's been rectified. It's not what I thought it was. There was a couple of things that were causing memory loss. I adjusted, I changed diet, I changed supplementation, things of that nature, and now everything is good. So I take my mental alertness and acuity and all this other good stuff, and I cherish it. Don't take this shit for granted, guys, because you know what? It could change in a moment. It could change just like that. You might be walking, slip, boom, hit your head. Now you're eating fucking Jello and drooling on yourself. Okay? If you're watching this on your phone, you got internet, you have information and knowledge at your fingertips. You got electricity. Do you realize in certain places they have electricity maybe 5-10 minutes a day, if that? You guys got to start thinking and looking around at the world around you and saying, holy shit, this is how good I got it. If you're not perpetually hungry every single fucking day, you don't have, you're not even considering eating rocks and dirt to make your stomach hunger pains go away, you're blessed. You're blessed. But it's easy to take the shit for granted. But if you start to take inventory of these things and say, it's a win, it's a win, it's a win, it's a win, it's a win. What are you doing with your mind? You're conditioning your mind now to say, I'm a fucking winner. Not, I'm a fucking loser. Oh, woe is me. You got to get that shit out of your mind, and you got to start bringing in the positivity in your mind. You got to start saying, I'm a winner, 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 I'm a winner. Until you start to believe it. Because when you don't believe it, fuck. What does it matter? My son says to me on a regular basis, I can't do this. My daughter, I can't do this. Yeah, you can't. You just told yourself you can't do it. Add that word yet at the end. Let's start changing the way we talk and think and act. And let's start looking around at the blessings. I'm blessed to be able to reach out and talk to you guys. I'm blessed that my family is healthy. I'm blessed that I have a wife that loves me. I'm blessed that my children love me. I'm blessed that I have time to spend with them. So I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. I just wanted to convey this to you guys because it's vitally important to start getting into that winning mentality and note the things you have going for you. Because believe me, it could be far worse. So much worse. And if it does end up getting worse and you don't have the mindset of saying, fuck it, this ain't shit, this ain't nothing but this ain't a thing but a chicken wing. It ain't shit. Right? I got this. You don't have that mindset. If things do go bad or they get worse than your current situation, what's going to happen? Your metal's going to be tested, and is it going to make it or is it going to break? You got to reinforce your metal. You got to keep honing it, making it stronger. So I hope in some ways this helps a few of my friends out, and I hope it helps other people out. Because, we're not here to suffer. We're here to learn from our suffering and make ourselves stronger. Okay? It is what it is, guys. Just trying to help you guys out. So if you like it, please subscribe, tell all your friends. Until next time, please be good to yourself. And be good to everybody else around you.